English Vocabulary, Lesson 21. Topic: Teeth idioms. I'm here at the dentist's. I think this is going to be a great place to teach you some common expressions related to teeth. Let's go in and you'll get to meet Dr. Mandy Chan and her staff. Study Tip 1. Pay attention to the whole context. You can often guess the meaning of a new expression by listening to the whole conversation. Let's try doing this with our first expression. Dr. Chan, do you yourself have a sweet tooth?
No, I don't.
Really?
Yes.
Right. Would you say that people who have a sweet tooth tend to have more cavities?
That's a yes or no question. It depends on the home care. You can have reasonable amount of candy as long as you're good about brushing your teeth and flossing. And if you follow that, I think you can have some
all the
sugar.
chocolate I want.
I don't know about that. Yeah, but you can have a reasonable amount.
Okay. Martha, do you have a sweet tooth?
Yes, I have a sweet tooth. I have to say, yes, I do.
You do. So what are some things that you enjoy eating?
I enjoy every single dessert.
All desserts?
Yeah, desserts, candy. I love chocolate also.
I do too. Did you pay attention to the whole conversation? Do you understand what it means to have a sweet tooth? Does it mean to have a healthy white smile or to like sugary foods? You're right if you guessed like sugary foods. Study Tip 2. Try using at least 2 different sources to get a clear understanding of a new expression. Sources may be dictionaries, textbooks, or other English speakers. Let's try applying this tip. Susan, do you know the expression to bite off more than you can chew?
Yes, I do.
How do you understand that expression? What does it mean?
It means when you sometimes take on something more than you think you're capable of doing.
Sarah, are you familiar with the expression to bite off more than you can chew?
Yes, I am.
How would you explain it?
It's when you're trying to do something and you think it's more than you can handle, but you just have to get through it and do it. It's more than you can chew.
Did you listen closely to the explanations for the expression, bite off more than you can chew? What would be more accurate? Is this idiom more about having a lot of work or having too much work? It would be more accurate to say this idiom is about having too much work. Let's see if you can get a clearer understanding of this idiom by listening to a conversation between Dr. Chan and me. This is a private practice that you have, is that right?
That's correct.
And how long have you had your practice?
Since 2004, so it has been, 6 years? A little bit over 6 years.
And having your practice or having your own practice, I think, is a lot of responsibility. Yeah?
It is true.
Well, then my question is, when you first began, did you ever have the feeling that you had bitten off more than you could chew?
Oh, definitely. I was overwhelmed. I got the dental training in school. However, I didn't have much business training as a background. But after all these years, and slowly you build up experience, and so far everything's so good.
You learn as you go.
Yeah, you learn as you go, definitely. And
Remember, pay attention to the context in which you hear a new expression. Also, try using more than one source to learn the meaning of an idiom. With our final expression, I'll let you listen to one explanation and one conversation.
Susan, another expression related to teeth is like pulling teeth. Do you know that one?
I do.
What does it mean?
It's like, well, I have two sons, and sometimes when you want to get information out of them and they're not willing to give it up, it's sometimes tough. So you feel like you're pulling teeth to get that information out of them.
Yeah, sometimes when I talk to my younger siblings, I ask them how their day was, and they'll just say good and won't elaborate on anything that happened. So it's very hard to get answers from them. It's like pulling teeth.
Did you pay attention to the whole context? Did you listen closely to the explanation for the expression, like pulling teeth? So what do you understand now? Does this idiom refer to something being painful or something being difficult? Something being difficult, correct? Let's review our three expressions, our three idioms about teeth. If you have a sweet tooth, you have a love for sweet foods, foods with lots of sugar. If you bite off more than you can chew, you take on more than you can handle. You could be taking on too much work, or you could be facing too big of a challenge. If getting someone to do something is like pulling teeth, it's very difficult. It's hard to get that person to agree to do what you want. Usually, it's a matter of getting information, getting that person to provide answers or details. Exercise 1. Choose the correct description of the situation. 1. It's not easy to have a conversation with Jerry. He usually gives short responses to my questions, and I get the feeling that he doesn't really want to share anything personal with anyone at work. Which is the correct description of the situation? A. Jerry doesn't have a sweet tooth. Or B. Talking to Jerry is like pulling teeth. Answer B. 2. On my sister's birthday, I usually buy her something special from the bakery. These kinds of treats make her happy on any day of the year. Which description is the correct one? A. My sister has a sweet tooth. Or B. My sister bites off more than she can chew. Answer A. 3. The detective questioned the suspect for over an hour, but he could not get the suspect to give any useful information. Which is the correct description? A. The process was like pulling teeth. Or B. The suspect had a sweet tooth. Answer A. 4. Adam's problem is that he can't say no. He tries to meet every request made, and then he goes crazy trying to get everything done on time. Which is the correct description? A. Adam is pulling teeth. Or B. Adam bites off more than he can chew. Answer B. Exercise 2. Answer the questions. 1. Do you have a sweet tooth? What do you like to eat? 2. You are trying to have a conversation with a very shy person. So far, it's like pulling teeth. What can you do to make the other speaker more open? 3. Describe a time you bit off more than you could chew. How did the situation end? Additional practice for this lesson is available at EnglishCafe.com. My username is JenniferESL. Follow the direct link listed in the video description.
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for watching and happy studies.